What's going on, guys? Jet Jock here. We had a crazy busy week, so let's get this thing started. As y'all see on the title photo, we got that Hangar 9 Corsair 50 flying, and oh my gosh, but did it fly good. I really missed that airplane. Hey, guys at Hangar 9, re-release that airplane. It's amazing. With oleo struts this time, because we have oleo struts on that airplane. It makes a world of difference. But boy, is it a good flyer, just like every other Hangar 9 product we've had. But this one photos really well in the air. So like I said, guys, bring it back. And also, leave some love for Beluga Girl, because yeah, we're gonna have this at the end of the episode, but I'm just telling you right now, that's some of her best work. She did amazing. And also, while we're talking business, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We look forward to having y'all part of our family for sure. We love talking airplanes, whether they're full scale or RC. So come join us. It's a lot of fun, I promise. Now, as some of you guys have probably noticed on Marketplace, because you guys are really sharp, we had our King Air and our Cessna 182 posted, and I just want to start off by saying I've decided not to sell them, and I think that would have been a huge mistake. I really wanted to fly these things for you guys on the channel, and we're going to do it. In fact, probably next week, depending on my flight schedule, because it's supposed to be kind of heavy, we're going to start back up on the King Air. We've sourced the servos. We're ready to rock and roll on this project. We're ready to finish it out and get that thing in the air for you guys for sure. But man, it was brutal having these things on Marketplace. Just really a lot of rude and snippy, and of course, you have the phone number scans. Hey, will you call me? And then they try to get your Google password. Yeah, nice try, guys. That's just ridiculous. It's exhausting trying to sell things on Marketplace for sure. And then you have the people who are, well, I'm not paying that much money for a plane that isn't ready to fly. Well, that's cool. I mean, if that's what you think, but you're going to end up with something either really small or foam. You're not going to end up with a bind and fly King Air that has a carbon fuselage and balsa built up wings and is kind of a one of a kind airplane for less than $1,000. That's not going to fly. And then I had another guy on the 182 like, well, I'll offer you half price for it, and I'm being generous. And I'm like, no, there's not many of those either. And once again, that one was ready to fly, and I have more in electronics than in that airplane than you offered me. I'm not that desperate. Yeah, I had a momentary freak out about the arrival of the MB339, but if anything, all of that those rough patches just reminded me that these airplanes are really important and they needed to stay, and I needed to figure out another way to fund the MB339, which I did. So that's gonna be coming here in May or June, so it's gonna be flying, and we're gonna get this King Air flying for you guys. Don't you worry. No more freakouts about it. It's gonna happen, and I don't think I'm dealing with Marketplace anymore. I mean, I really think a lot of the problem is people expect things to be just done for them. There's no more building in the hobby, unfortunately. I'm sure there's a lot of you guys that do build, and I see it on Facebook all the time, and I enjoy watching y'all's builds. And I'm sure for you guys, and like for me and for my girls who are also building, it's a lot more of a rush seeing your project up there in the sky, actually flying, the fruits of your hard work actually flying. It's just so much more rewarding. And I leave a comment here, see if y'all agree with me. I think it also slows down the airplane carousel when you've actually built these things versus having somebody else in the factory do it for you. So yeah, rant over. I'm sorry, guys. I had to vent a little bit because it wasn't fun at all dealing with that. And I think I've learned my lesson, guys. Oh, I hope I've learned my lesson. So stay tuned. The King Air is coming. We're going to have more 182 flights. And speaking of 180s, we got the Cessna 180 back here. As you can see, we got a lot of work done on it. So let's get you caught up on that project. All right, guys, we're going to start out this week's part of the build on the Cessna 180 with a box. That's right, guys. We ordered some parts that we found on eBay because, let's face it, this airplane's been out of manufacture for a while. So, as you know, we were missing our tail feathers, and I mean, obviously we can't use the rudder, but I found tail feathers on eBay. So let's see what they look like here. I'm unboxing them for the first time here. Got some wrapping paper, that's cool. All right, so let's see. And we got some other spare parts as well, because it's always good to have spare parts. Like, well, I'm not gonna use those. Didn't mean to throw them on the floor like that. But anyway, so let's see what we got here. So, we got all kinds of goodies. We got ailerons, which, you know, they don't have to be part of this airplane. We could use them on something else, certainly. We got the flaps, which, again, we could use them on this, spare parts, or something else. Just good to have those parts. But here's the important section here, because these are the things that we're actually missing. So we've got the rudder, which we don't need, because once again, and we might actually end up using it. I mean, it's nice tapered wood, but what we actually need are the horizontal stabs here. See how they fit. Yep, and they fit absolutely perfect. So awesome. That works out great. Happy about that. That was something that I was kind of stressing about. We've got it now, so we're set there. Okay, so now that we've gotten the fun part out of the way, I've cut these stringers right here. And what we're gonna do is now we're gonna connect these from here to here. So let's get that started. And then tomorrow we begin skinning and it starts to actually come together really nice. So here we go.
As we started filling in the space between the back of the wing and the final former, this thing really started taking shape. Getting the sheeting to fit in that very awkward triangle section was kind of tedious because, let's face it, my cuts weren't exactly straight. But, you know, it's nothing that a little putty can't fix and a lot of sanding. Clothespins really came in handy to get that balsa sheeting to curve in the spots we needed it to.
All right, guys, I'm telling you what, this airplane's really starting to take shape. So next step, obviously, is we got some gap filling and some sanding to do. And during that process, I'm really gonna have to make some decisions whether we're gonna do iron-on coating or we're gonna go ahead and glass it. We're kind of leaning towards glassing because it's a little bit easier, I think, than iron-on coating, but the wings are iron-on. So, you know what? Let me know in the comments what you guys think we should do. I mean, if it's acceptable to have iron-on one and sheeting on the other, I don't know. So y'all let me know in the comments for sure, and we'll take it all into consideration for sure. Now, that's all going to also depend on my flight schedule coming up because apparently I'm going to be going a lot. But don't worry, guys, while we're out of town, we're going to keep sending y'all those videos of different airfields and stuff around America. So stay tuned for that for sure. Now, next up on the deck, we have the redemption flight, another redemption flight on the PC-6 down there. I'm pointing to once again, y'all can't see it, it's on the floor down there. So let's go ahead and roll that footage. All right, guys, we got the new prop on the PC-6. We got the new tail wheel. We can't wait to show y'all after the flight. So here we go. You ready, Beluga Girl?
Yep.
And this is on our new and improved front runway, so hopefully we do a little bit better.
Then hit a pipe and hit a dent.
Yeah, no more dents.
Hit a pipe and then hit a dent. And wheel fall off.
So far, feeling good.
So
How's it looking, chicken girl? Or a donkey girl? Good Lord, Beluga Girl.
good.
I'll get your name right every once in a while here.
Ooh, that looks nice.
It's a little windier today than last time.
It used to be not windy.
Well, you know, we couldn't have a still flight for us, right?
Yeah, it's always have to be windy-ish.
But at least it's straight down the runway. How does that look?
Good. These gnats would leave me alone.
Really, the gnats are back again?
Mm-hmm.
Woo, the tailwind gets really crazy over there.
Please make it down. Or are you doing a low pass?
You know, I questioned my battery position, but I rechecked my balance and it was good. So that wasn't an issue. I'm gonna do one more low pass. We're gonna test out the flaps and then we'll give it a shot. What do you think?
If the sky doesn't crash in any way, then he'll graduate flight school. Right, Dad?
Uh-huh. That was pretty, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's test out these flaps here.
And I'm seriously standing in an anthill.
Oh, let's move over. What do you think?
I already moved away from it. Leave me alone, Nats.
I didn't like that. Hold on, we're gonna come back around and try it again.
Eesh. What, his like stopping and then going again? I think it's fine.
All right, this flaps approach. Okay, now here's the problem, guys. We're landing downhill again, which I know was kind of a big no-no before. But the problem is we have the wind blowing us downhill. So
I think we should go downhill still.
we're gonna try to do this right here.
Please do it right, plane. Please.
Oh, the tail wheel fell off. But we landed. So, you know what? I would say that was quasi-success, right?
Yep, he graduated.
He did?
Besides his back wheel. His back wheel did not graduate.
Yeah, so, you know, guys, I have my doubts about the back wheel and where it was. So, we'll fix that. That's an easy fix. But you know what? All in all, he did great. But check it out. Here we go.
Yeah, but look, the whole wheel fell.
Did the whole wheel fall off? Oh, it just ripped out of the wood. So that's not a big deal. That's an easy fix, guys. Let's go find the tail wheel, and then we'll come back to the shop and we'll talk about it at the end of the week. All right, guys. Well, we had a successful landing. We didn't destroy the airplane, at least, so there's that. But yeah, as we mentioned on there, we did put a new tail wheel on. Check it out. So that's a carbon fiber strut down there. It looks real good. It was pretty responsive on taxi, kind of wider turns than I like, but you know what? At least it's not wobbling back and forth, and it flew straight line on takeoff. So that was really nice. So it was just back to the normal, you know, right rudder on takeoff kind of thing. So that was much better. And it fell off. That was my fault. That wasn't it. I just put some screws in the bottom of it. So, of course, whenever I had a rough landing, it was going to knock out. Now, I was mentioning CG while I was flying, and we moved the batteries back because, you know, when you have the batteries forward, it doesn't slow down as good. So we experimented with moving them back. I just got a little slow with the flaps in, and that's what caused that drop right there at the end. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave that more aft CG. It's still balanced out okay, and it's slowed down much better. So now I know what to expect. I may not even pop off the tail wheel. So yeah, that was really rewarding and really fun. Great flight. For sure. It's such a fun airplane. So I can't wait to send more footage for you. We got a lot more stuff planned for this airplane, so stay tuned for that for sure. Now, next up, finally, we got the Corsair 50 coming back from its mice damage. And, well, let's roll that footage. All right, we got the Corsair here after the rat incident. We're all wired up. We tried to fly it yesterday, as you can see from the pretty pictures that we took. But our ESC was not working, so we had to solder up a new ESC this morning. So we're gonna give it a shot. Are you ready, Beluga Girl?
Yep.
Are you excited about seeing your plane back in the air again?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Let's get it up in the air. Right now we got some trim issues going on. Yeah, we're having to retrim this entire airplane. Kind of a pain. Still need some more up elevator. Okay, I think we might be there. Let's pick up the landing gear. All right, how about some low passes now, Loogie girl? What do you think?
Yeah.
How's the camera looking?
Good.
So do you like this airplane being back?
Yep.
Me too. I missed it. All right, I think we finally got it trimmed. That was hands-free there. Let's do another low pass. This time actually get low. What do you think?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that thing zoomed.
What's that?
It zoomed.
You want to back up a little?
No, I'm fine.
Did you get it?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Let's do another one, right?
Okay.
This is a good looking airplane, isn't it?
Yeah. Definitely good whenever the sun's out.
It's not so good with the sun down.
No, I said it. Yeah. I like it with the sun out. Zoomer.
How was that one?
Good.
I hope we end up with some good pictures. What you think?
Maybe. And it goes a lot faster.
Now guys, we had talked about putting it on 4S. We did not do that. This is 5S power. Back to its original, what it was. I think it's flying great.
It looked like he wanted to land.
No, I was just trying to get it slow enough so we can get some nice close-up shots. Is it working?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? It's about time to land?
Mm-hmm.
All right, why don't we back up while I'm doing one more low pass. Come back a little bit more, Nomi. Since we haven't flown this one in a while, we don't remember what it does whenever it touches the ground. We'll do a carrier brake.
Where'd it go? There it went.
All right, there comes the gear. I'm gonna do one gear pass.
I heard it come out.
Yeah, I just wanna make sure they look good though. We're gonna do one gear pass and then we're gonna land.
Well, I heard them come out. I hope
Yeah, I can
they're-
see them right now anyway. All right, here we go. I don't like the nose drop. We still have too much nose drop. Let's stop that. There we go. Might be too high and fast. We'll see. No, looks good. Not punching out.
You really don't want to crash this?
No, I don't want to run into the fence today. That's a bad day, you know?
Yeah, I'll be mad.
No pressure, huh? Y'all hear that, girls? No pressure.
This might be a better landing.
And there you have it, guys. We did it. We brought the Corsair back to life. I think, oh, and there goes the prop. All right, we have plenty of props. That's not a problem. So it looks like we just got caught on some wood because we came off the runway. But guys, I really hope that y'all enjoyed that. I certainly enjoyed having the Corsair back. Beluga Girl, what does it mean to you to have the Corsair back?
Really nice.
Really nice. So let's see, did we break the prop is the next question. It doesn't look like it.
Nope.
Nope, we didn't. Yep, it looks good,
Man,
guys.
I tell you what, Beluga Girl knocked it out of the park again. That footage was absolutely phenomenal. At least I thought so anyway. And the stills that came from it were just amazing. If y'all haven't seen our stills from that flight, check out our Facebook page at RC Jet Jock on Facebook there. And I mean, trust me, the pictures came out great. She did wonderful. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for this week. I really hope that you enjoyed this episode. We, like always, enjoy spending time with you guys. Please, guys, get your families involved, whether it's videoing, building, or flying. It's so much more rewarding to do it with the ones that you love, especially getting those kiddos out there involved, because that's also another way for us to grow this hobby. And please don't forget to share our videos, like them, and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We're getting close to 1,000. Let's make it happen, guys. All right, well, we'll see y'all next week. Bye.